Eye, noun, part of body. 1. Countable, either of the two organs on the face that you see with. The suspect has dark hair and green eyes. To close, open your eyes. To drop, lower your eyes. To look down. There were tears in his eyes. I have something in my eye. His eyes narrowed suspiciously. Her eyes widened in horror. To make, avoid eye contact with somebody. To look, avoid looking at them at the same time as they look at you. All eyes were on him. Everyone was looking at him as he walked on the stage. See also, black eye, compound eye, lazy eye, shut eye. Serrated entries. Face. 2. Eyed. In adjectives, having the type or number of eyes mentioned. A blue-eyed blonde. A one-eyed monster. Ability to see. 3. Singular. The ability to see. A surgeon needs a good eye and a steady hand. See also, eagle eye. Way of seeing. 4. Countable, usually singular. A particular way of seeing something. He looked at the design with the eye of an engineer. She viewed the fingers with a critical eye. To my eye, the windows seem out of proportion. Of needle. 5. Countable, the hole in the end of a needle that you put the thread through. On cloth. 6. Countable, a small thin piece of metal curved round that a small hook fits into, used for fastening clothes. It fastens with a hook and eye. Of storm. 6. Singular, the eye of the storm, tornado, hurricane, etc. A calm area at the center of a storm, etc. Serrated entries. Natural disasters. On potato. 8. Countable, a dark mark on a potato from which another plant will grow. See also, bull eyes, cat's eye, evil eye, fisheye lens, red eye. Extra examples. A movement in the reeds caught my eye. As my eyes accustomed to the darkness, I could make out a shape by the window. Before our very eyes, the bird snatched the fish from the plate and flew off. Could you keep an eye on my bag for a moment? Could you keep an eye on my bag while I go to the toilet? From the moment he set eyes on her, he knew that he wanted to marry her. He couldn't keep his eyes off the girl sitting opposite him. He drew the curtains to make sure no prying eyes saw what he was doing. He held up the newspaper to shield his eyes from the sun. He let his eyes roam around the scene. He looked at me with a twinkle in his eye. He pictured the scene in his mind's eye. He saw his students with new eyes now that he had a child of his own. He screwed up his eyes against the glare of the sun. He seemed unwilling to meet my eye. He turned his eyes to the door when he heard the handle turning. Her bleary eyes showed that he hadn't slept. Her eye caught mine. Her eyes danced with amusement. Her eyes dilated with horror at what she had done. Her eyes dropped to her lap as she answered. Her eyes flew open in surprise. Her eyes glazed over when I said I worked in Dictionaries. Her eyes prickled with unshed tears. Her eyes squinted against the brightness. Her eyes told me nothing. Her skill at working with wood is coupled to a keen eye for design. His eyes blazed with menace. His eyes bulged in fury. His eyes crinkled up at the corners as he smiled. His eyes darted from face to face. His eyes drifted over to Helen's chair. His eyes hardened as he remembered how they had laughed at him. His eyes held a mischievous gleam. His eyes never left mine. His eyes reflected his anguish. His eyes rounded in mock amazement. His eyes scanned the room as he entered. His eyes were drawn to a bundle of papers in the corner. His eyes were wide with horror. His narrow eyes betrayed his impatience. I cast my eyes around the room, but couldn't see any familiar faces. I didn't want to strain my eyes to read, so I put the light on. I knew he was lying because he wouldn't make eye contact with me. I walked around the store, keeping an eye out for bargains. I want you under my eye. If I hadn't seen his jump with my own eyes, I would never have believed it possible. In the eyes of the law, his knife was an offensive weapon. It fastens with a hook and eye. It is essential to wear some form of eye protection. My eyes followed his every move. My eyes strained to make anything out in the darkness. My eyes stream when I chop onions. My eyes took in every detail as I entered the house for the first time in 20 years. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw Harry start forward. Rapid eye movements frequently accompany dreaming. She averted her eyes from his face. She could do no wrong in his eyes. She could feel the old lady's eyes bore into her. She just looked at me with those big blue eyes of hers. She laughed, her eyes alight with excitement. She looked her father straight in the eye and answered his question truthfully. She reached up and tried to gouge her attacker's eyes. She responded softly, her eyes showing concern. She rolled her eyes heavenward when she saw what her husband was wearing. She rolled her eyes in disgust. She tried the door, her eyes rolling in panic. She tried to sit up, her eyes fixed on Jean's face. Skiers wear goggles to protect their eyes from the sun. The children's eagle eyes spotted an ice cream seller half a mile away. The doctor gave me eye drops to put in 3 times a day. The dog's hungry eyes were on my sandwich. The government is keeping a close eye on the economy. The planet should be visible to the naked eye. The series has plenty of eye candy. The store detective had his eye on a group of boys who were acting suspiciously. The sun was in my eyes, and I couldn't see the road. The team went through their paces under their trainer's critical eye. The tide was out, leaving nothing but mud as far as the eye could see. Their eyes locked together in a battle of words. There were tears in his eyes as he spoke. Tina squeezed her eyes shut and bit her lip. To an expert eye, the painting is an obvious fake. To my eye, the windows seem out of proportion. Tom fell in love the moment he laid eyes on her. You need to look at your website through the user's eyes. Your computer screen should be at eye level so that you can work with your neck straight.